of knowledge. So, been standing up, or leaning away rather. Don't be afraid to use them.
Sure thing, big brother.
You've been hanging around with Naya too much. Just kidding. She would never call any of us big brother.
To finish her conversation, she just sort of walks over, just check on Mr. Headed in Clouds himself.
The inverse of one another, really.
I do like to do that, don't I?
You do?
Head in
I never noticed.
Head in the clouds and eyes on the target.
I think they both have eyes on a target.
As you come over here, you see them sort of gathering some samples, making good use of the time here. As you see the lieutenant, she comes over here, looks at you. Jericho, who's standing the closest to her. Good to see you well.
You too. Missed you. Glad to see you again. Wish we had better news for you.
As do I, but we'll make the most of what we do have.
I guess I do have some good news. We do have a plan put together. Viper put his work in as well. Managed to chip into the Alpha Yurthak. At least a little bit. Can't say how much though. He seems sure of it though. But regardless, our first target before you arrived was... Oh, you probably heard from Oni, right? The aquatic Yurthak.
Correct. I am glad you came up with a plan long before we set out. We have something for you.
A gift.
It'll need to be put together, but it should be what we're looking for.
What is it?
She just takes off her rucksack, throws it on the ground, and opens it to spools of wire.
You shouldn't have. I think he takes one of these spools and will hold it up and probably hold it up towards Booyag, who's right there. It seems like your area of expertise.
I will gladly take that.
Not so fast.
Oh.
All of us have them, and you are more than welcome to help. But we need to make a net large enough to clog that river.
Clog the river?
If we're going to trap it in there, we need to make sure it can't weasel its way out. And I heard something about electrifying the water as well.
Yeah, whose idea was that?
Lucian.
Yeah.
This fellow over here.
Who is? Yeah, all the way over there.
I think you just put his face right over there, Scott.
I'm flipping through a book, the Arcane book.
Arcane book?
The Sebastian's Arcana book.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but I'm flipping through it, trying, just like, reading. Seeing what's inside.
Oh, Crash is BRB right now, so none of us, only he knows what it means, so...
Officer knows the answer, and he said no.
That's fine, that's fine.
So yeah, I think Jericho will stage whisper. His voice carries in this wide open area, I feel like. To Lucian. Oi, Johnny! Get your ass over here. It's his idea to electrify the water. There he is.
Hello.
He points to the rucksack where all those spools of wire are.
Ooh, fun.
I imagine that can conducivate the
Make electricity go more zappy.
exactly.
Yes.
I already know what it does then.
I'm going to need some help making the net. Who would
Hold
be
by 2
willing to do?
hands.
I only do have 2 hands, yes.
All of us do.
Right.
Okay.
I know how to tie a pretty good knot.
Alright, I'll take you. If Brad's not making anything right now, he could also help me.
It's not impossible.
And then Flora. She's good with her hands, right? Alright. Flora, can you help me? Perfect, I'll take that silence as a yes. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
She was a hunter. She knows how to make traps, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Good looking out, Lefty.
Alright. Follow me, you sad sacks of... You know what, I'm not going to say that. Let's go.
Well, we're gonna do it back at base of operations. We're not gonna do it here because we're not staying here for long. I imagine.
You just hear Lieutenant War call. Are you trying to make it here?
No.
Right. Because
You're
that
right.
would be silly. And thinking with your brain and not your wisdom.
Ah. Right. Yes. Okay.
We're gonna make it at location.
Are you
Otherwise,
gonna
we'll
drag a
be fuck
giant
off.
net all the way to the river?
No. I was going to fold it.
Rocket would have done the same.
Great minds think alike.
Unfortunately.
Intelligent minds think alike, but fools seldom differ.
Do you remember that piston bear trap?
I'm sorry, what?
You just hear Vicious let out a small chuckle. You mean the one he made that we had to carry 3.5 miles? Yes, I remember.
Who pisses in the bear trap?
He did what to the bear trap?
That's amazing.
Bright minds, my ass. What have you two, just into this here? What have you two learned so far? I mean,
Got a
obviously
good
we know-
indication of what this thing can do.
Mm.
So let's make the information we were given worth.
Viper used the word devolve. He didn't say wounded, he said it evolved.
Like it went backwards from.
I don't know what it meant. But I can only assume that all the things we're seeing here maybe won't be able to do all of it again. At least not anytime soon. Which means, in theory, we should be moving quicker than we actually are. Otherwise, might have time to recover. Re-evolve. Revolve?
Evolve again. Yeah. Should we? No, we don't have any preparation to take it out right now.
We
We
got
do
a
not
plan
have
laid
the-
out for the aquatic one.
Mm-hmm.
Precisely.
Yeah, we've already got our sights on that one. And what the underground bloke's up to leaves a foul taste in my mouth in more ways than one. So I think we should keep to the same order.
We at least know it won't get any stronger in the mean. Whereas the others might.
Exactly.
Honestly, that might be enough.
But we might be losing our advantage. Dark ones recover fast.
Yeah. But
The one on the ground might be in threat of ascendancy, but maybe that might happen right now. Maybe that'll happen in a week from now. Leans over. It looks at Oni. Don't suppose you can tell that. I'm kidding, by the way.
You
Unless-
see him doing some calculations. And just Vicious speaks up. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I forgot he was here.
Yeah, he's
why
just
not?
leaning against the wall, doing some wall leaning. One foot kicked up, leaned back, arms crossed.
And then
Fuck
there's a
yeah.
hole right next to him.
Of
Not so
course
sure
he is.
about which way, Vicious. About us losing our advantage or about that thing taking time to ascend.
That was a symbol of the divine up there.
Yeah. Think that'll have a lasting impact? Extra lasting?
That thing took a concentrated blast of God's light itself.
We got hit with the same blast.
We're not dark ones.
Yeah.
He just like looks over towards you. How did you feel, Scarecrow?
Maybe half as bad as that Yurthak might have felt. Maybe less. I was nauseous. But he looks at his thumbs. Didn't devolve though.
I lost my thumbs. I devolved.
Just after he gets
I'm a
blasted,
fish now.
Jericho's just hunched over. Just,
That said, I've got my toe in the dark one pool. That Yurthak dove right in.
Regardless, we'll send the information up to the captain. Let it be his decision. If we have to shift fire, we shift fire.
Wasn't Captain supposed to come out here too?
He will once he's done at the dungeon.
Ah. I mean, might not need him, but I'll definitely take his help. Curious to see what we can do.
Speaking of which,
Hmm?
She walks over to talk to Flora.
she's going to the dungeon now.
Orders changed. Get going.
Of all the people in our group, Flora actually could probably get over to the dungeon with little to no difficulty.
If you overhear the conversation, it's basically to the effect of, there are a lot of type 1s down there.
Type ones. Interesting.
Yeah.
The Lost Adventurers, as they've been dubbed.
Oh. That
So
explains
they're
other
kept
type.
there like perpetually, but not fully corrupted.
They're charmed. We overhear the conversation.
Correct. Basically saying, if there's anyone there that can keep out of line of sight and keeping casualties to a minimum, so we can just isolate the targets we need to. You and Oni are going to be what we need. Vicious's moveset is limited for what he can do. He'll stay, you'll go.
We get vicious. Oh shit. Lieutenant Ward.
She just looks back over. Yes, Joker.
The people down there, physiologically, aren't they? Starved? Dehydrated?
Very cool. Alright, go lay down. Treasure seeking. Very good. Awesome. My son got a tooth out. Good for you, brother.
Nice.
Put some pressure on it so it doesn't keep bleeding.
The
Smart.
tooth out.
They're like maddened treasure seekers, lost in a charmed daze, constantly roaming to and fro, like dungeon seekers of old.
But they should still mostly be people at type 1, right?
Afraid
People
not.
got it. Shit.
The monsters down there, I'm assuming, are the lost adventurers that stayed too long.
That don't speak well for my theory. Crap.
Your theory?
The one I talked to you and Lucky and the captain about before we shipped out. About,
Right.
I mean, I guess he deflates a bit. Yeah.
Out of character, what was the theory again?
That Kemper is the bone collector.
Right.
And he's somehow related to Victor, which denotes his ability to steal talents.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have to talk to Victor about that later.
Regardless, we need to make moves. Lieutenant, on my way back, I'd like to investigate this more, see if I can find any information. Understood. He just sort of thinks for a second. I'll send a familiar to write it down. It'll be quicker than sending.
This is Oni saying that?
Correct.
Double checking.
All right, let's make our move. We've dawdled enough.
Aye, man.
And then some. All right.
Look over at Oni. Still got my question for you. Don't walk out yet.
Wouldn't dream on it. Think I'd like to get at least one of those bastards dead before we leave?
You can head now, I suppose.
As we're walking out. By the way, Lefty, do you know what a squiggle is?
A what?
Oh no.
It's fucking.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you're gonna meet what a squiggle is.
Yes, you like pets, Lieutenant Ward?
I do not.
Okay, perfect.
You're gonna hate this one. It
It's,
oozes.
it's like that.
Imagine the grossest pet ever possible.
And they make it worse.
It's
A ferret.
it's kind of cute in its own way.
Hey, no, ferrets are good. Ferrets are good, actually.
They are
Tell
not.
Stoats. Tell that to the Stoats we had to cook.
Yeah, they taste delicious.
Yeah, when they're dead.
She looks over at you. Did you feed me stoat?
Wait, who was that? Is that?
This is
Lieutenant Ward.
No.
No.
I didn't have any stuff. No. That was fucking months ago.
she rolls
You,
an
you,
inside check.
you feel her glaring at you, even under her helmet.
She's like, I don't believe you. You said that too happily.
What, do you want me to prepare the fucking cockroach things that are here next?
We'll tell you about it later, Lieutenant. Come on, let's shift out of here.
This place was like a roach kingdom.
That being said, our pack is big. We might want to
Split.
Mhm.
split.
Yeah, well, we're down the ranger or two. So
Right. Myself, the two recruits, and Vicious will head over to the rendezvous spot. She points over. Valkyrie and Oni can guide us over. We'll take longer, so that'll give you time to bring your squiggle
He nods.
over.
Roger that, man.
We'll see you there.
Just in case something happens, Oni. Throw my head like in a direction. Let me talk to her for a sec.
I'll catch up. Got it.
It'll be real fast, Lieutenant, I promise. Whenever we're away from people, just ask them. You see into the future, calculate the future and all that. I found a 3 up at the top, I think. A story. 3 times. The stone challenged the company. Goes the line.
Three. He just looks over.
I can tell you the whole story later, but you ever been Right about something you didn't want to be right about?
Constantly.
How do you deal with that?
You fail. You pick yourself up. You try better next time.
Swing the odds?
We do what we can, but he just looks you up and down before he says it. We're only human.
Right.
And as he
Stares
looks
for a
back
moment.
towards the other group, it's all a game of numbers anyways.
I don't know if I can subscribe to that, Oni.
That's good. I wouldn't want you to.
We all ain't equal. But damn, none of us are zeros. We all mean something. But thanks. That's all I wanted to ask.
Now you're starting to sound like Lucky.
How does he put up with you and vice versa, if you guys are so different? Other than being cousins.
My one eye looks to what is above, his to what is in front of us. Together we get a pretty good picture.
Don't suppose you guys are adopting other cousins for someone that's looking behind?
You could be a Northman.
I'll take it. I'm gonna tell Lucky that when we get back.
That said,
Huh?
as a duo, he just sort of like pulls down and straightens up his collar. We're as deadly as they come.
I pay to see that in action. Maybe against that bone collector, huh?
Indeed. I'll see you when you get there.
When I get there?
To the other side of the river.
Right. I'll see
Nothing
you
more to
when
extrapolate from that.
I'll see you when you get there too. Actually, I think Quinn would intone on "I will see you when you get there," whereas he's on "when," I'm on "will."
That's a good distinction.
So, let him regroup with his group. I regroup with mine.
Thought you said that was going to be short.
Yeah, that took forever. I don't know.
Listen, just because I got lost in time don't mean I can't keep tabs on it. All right, it wasn't that long. Come on. You guys have spent longer roasting me than actually the time I took talking to them.
It's a long walk back. We have plenty of time.
It's an alright walk now, but when till we pick up the squiggle? You're carrying, by the way.
Alright, let's move
Warm
it.
after this.
Saturday, either way.
Can you do the thing?
As you grab the squiggle and its pustules